Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Irfan Zafran bin Muhammad bin, and I will do the demonstration about the system Ubuntu OS hardening. So first we run the sudo linux audit system to do the scanning, and then this is the result of the scanning. So we can see that fail to ban is not installed. So fail to ban is a tool that it will protect the OS from the brute force, so it very important to install. And then and then we see that the before the we do the hardening index was 67, and then the malware scanner we can see the ads which is not installed yet. And then so we will do the installation of the fail to ban, and then for the malware scanner. So first we will install the fail to ban. So we'll put the command sudo apt install fail to ban. So it will install this, and then second we should enable the fail to ban. So the command is sudo systemctl enable fail to ban. Okay, so it will execute to enable the service, and then if we want to start, we can use the sudo systemctl start fail to ban. So it will start the service, and then if we want to see the status was running or not, we can do the command sudo systemctl status fail to ban. So you can see that the service is active running, and then the second we will install the malware scanner, which is we use the rk hunter. First we put the command sudo apt install rk hunter. So it will install the rk hunter. We need to wait a minute, and then it show it is successfully installed, and we can see the status of this using the command sudo rk hunter check. So it will show us the rootkit hunter version, which is 1.4.6, and then it will do the scanning, but I will not wait this because it is too long. So after we do the hardening, we can run the scanning again to show you the result after the hardening. So we do the command sudo linux audit system. So it will show the output. It may take a time, but we will wait. Okay, so after a few minutes, we have successfully do the scanning. So we will check the status. This video pseudo lineage audit system. So before we do the hardening, it show the status of fail2ban which is not installed, but after we install the fail2ban, so it show the status installed with gl.config. And then we also install the malware scanner, which is this. Before doing the hardening, it show X for the malware scanner, but after it show V, and then we also can see the hardening index increase from 67 to 69. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Roman. Today I'm gonna show you a demonstration how to use UFW in virtual machine. So let's go for terminal, and then the first step we have to check is either the UFW is installed or not. Alright, so it's installed, so we just check the status for this. So it's active, which is great. I mean, on default it should be inactive, but I just end up with it earlier. Just type sudo UFW enable, and then for the next step we can do the allow SSH access. This is important. So just type like this. Yep, nice. Then we can just check the status again. Look, so we have, as you can see, so for the next step we have to allow web service HTTP. So just type and then just we can like double check by S as well. So these rules allow web traffic through standard port 80 and 443. So the next step we can allow the specific port. So sudo UFW allow, for example, we're gonna make it 8080 and TCP. Look, so this is useful for custom web application or development server. And next one is sudo UFW allow, no, I'm sorry, deny 3306. Okay, this prevent unauthorized access to database service. So for the next step we can do IP based filtering. So as example, we just UFW allow from just type an IP 1.1.0/24. Rule that this rule allow only devices from an internet network to access the system. So for the next step we can enable rate limiting. This is for SSH protection. Rate limiting helps protect against brute force attacks by limiting repeated login attempts. So the command for this is UFW limit And the next step is enable firewall logging, which is sudo logging and so login is enable logging allows administrator to monitor firewall activity, and then we can view details firewall rule. This command shows all active rules, default policies, and login status, and then purpose. And as we can see right here, like it already did that, and then this one. So step 2, the next step, I guess we can disable it. So just type disable, and yes, firewall stop and disable the system startup. This firewall can be disabled if needed, but it's not recommended for a production system. And in conclusion, UFW provides a simple yet powerful way to manage firewall rule on Ubuntu, helping administrators secure system effectively with minimal configuration. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Nazim, and today I'm gonna explain. In this video, I will demonstrate how to harden the SSH configuration on Ubuntu to improve security. So first, open terminal, and then open SSH configuration file using the nano with sudo privilege. So enter this code. Look at this. As you can see, I already paste the hardening settings. So you have to copy this, and then you have to paste inside this. So each settings, each lines have its own function. So for a max of 3, this means it limits the SSH login attempts to 3, which helps protect against brute force attacks. And this one, max session 2, restrict the number of simultaneous SSH sessions per user. X1 forwarding is disabled to prevent graphical interface attack over SSH. Allow forwarding is disabled to stop unauthorized SSH tunneling. TCP keep alive is disabled to keep alive packets so idle or broken connection are closed. And this one, verbose logging, records detailed SSH login activity for monitoring and auditing. So after you copy and paste all this into the SSH into the configuration file, you just have to save it, right? And then exit, enter and exit. So yeah, that's all for. And after that, you just have to restart the SSH service on Ubuntu. In conclusion, hardening SSH on Ubuntu helps reduce attack surface, prevent brute force attempt, and improve overall system security. So that's all for my part. Thank you so much.